What's happening, everyone? It's Brian Buster here in the Model Hut. Coming to you live this morning. Wanted to bring you a quick kit review on the 1970 Pontiac Firebird that's just been reissued by Revell. Now, I've already popped the cellophane open on this one so we could get started and get the review done. This is got some great box art on it. On one end, you got the white Trans Am Firebird. On the other side, you got the blue with the stock wheels. The other side, of course, has the custom wheels. This has got some great box art on it. And again, I'm a big fan of the Firebirds. I used to own a 71, and I've always missed that car. Anyway, guys, let's get into it. 1970 Pontiac Firebird, reissued by Revell. Great body right off the start. Got a little bit of mold lines here, but that's typical of just about any kit that's out there. Has a little bit of flash in the back, and the trunk lid is a little bit on your seams, has a little bit of a lip. The skirts and air dams are pre-molded in, which is a nice feature. Got a lot of detail to the engine compartment, firewall area already, so that's kind of nice, and you can add your own touches to it. Got decent glass, typical of any Revell kit. The headlights are separate, clean glass, not charred up. Got some really cool low profile tires in it. These are some of the better that I've seen for the new kits. These are really nice low profile tires. It also comes with a set of Big O, or the Wide O ovals from Firestone that already have the Tampo already pre-printed on them, so that's kind of a nice feature as well. Try to adjust my light so you guys can see it. And I apologize, guys. I'm coming to you from my phone this morning, not from my camera. First tree, you got your interior tub. Pretty basic tub, has pretty decent detail to it, but it's kind of plain. But of course, the Firebird was pretty easy and plain anyway. Looks like we got our hood scoop. Got some wheel backs, engine. Got some heads. Carburetor is in two pieces, so kind of cool to be able to put it together and make it look a little bit more realistic. Your fan assembly, distributors, got your mirrors. Dash is a great looking dash. That's really, it looks just like the real car. Let's see, you got a decent hood. You got nose piece. You got your trunk spoiler. Something I noticed was the rear end piece was bent in shipping. In packing, it was bent over. I've played with it a little bit already and pulled it out. Drive line is decent. You got the back of the hood has some great detail to it as well, for if you wanted to add some flocking to it to make it look a little bit more realistic. Chassis tub, decent. Able to do quite a bit with this actually. Two-piece seats, and they have decent detail to them. I don't know if you can pick those up with my, again, I apologize to you that I'm coming to you from my phone this morning, but my iPad for some reason is not wanting to load the video for YouTube. Here is another tree that's got your exhaust manifolds, your steering wheel, which is very one-off of Firebirds. They always had the holes and the big horn button. You got your A-arm, looks pretty good. I don't care for the one-piece exhaust and rear end assembly together. To me, it takes away a little bit of the detail that you're allowed. It does have the separate piece for the rear end, so you do have a little bit of body work to get those two to match up and get them to sit flush. Got your fan in there with the housing around it. Again, decent quality. Not very much flash on any of the parts either, guys. If you're looking through there, I know the camera angle's a little bit bad, but this there's very minimal flashing on the parts. Taillight assembly is got nice detail to them. They got nice ridges in them. It's not the cheap garbage that you're typical seeing, the flat clear. Got, let's see, this is one of the sets of wheels that's advertised on would be the white car that's in the picture. Got some nice 5 stars with some wheel backs. Looks like they're a little bit larger in tire or in rim size. The other tree has your stock Pontiac wheels, which are very nice. You got your grill assembly, you got your power steering and alternator, your valve covers, your tailpipes, rear bumper, mirrors, shifter. It looks very nice. The chrome's done up really nice. It's typical of any kit chrome though. And then we got, of course, our instructions here for everybody that still looks at these. Pretty basic, step by step. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's a typical Revell, but it's detailed enough to where the basic beginner can grab a hold of this kit and build this kit in a weekend and have something to be proud of. The decal sheet, of course, everybody always wants to see the decal sheet. Great job on it. These guys have stepped it up. You can see 2019 Revell. They put decals of the seat belts, which again, for you beginners out there, model assemblers, that is a great little detail to throw in on your seats that you typically don't see in a beginner modeler. This has some great detail, nice dash details, instrument gauges under the hood. This is a very well thought out decal sheet. Somebody put some time into it, and of course you got a couple extra plates and a Firebird for the front plate if you want to throw that on. Comes in the two red, or excuse me, the white and the blue. Definitely a decent decal sheet. I'm impressed that Revell has stepped it up and is actually putting out quality. They finally listened to some of the modelers. This is again is a re-release of their old 1970 Pontiac Firebird, and I have a couple of their original issues, and they've done a great job on putting these together. Again, box art, terrific job, great looking box art. One side you have the white 70 Trans Am. The other side, or back side of the box, you can see the two different wheel styles there that they put on. Someone had detailed the engine out on that one already. And of course, the blue side, basically your factory stock with the Firestones. And then of course the other side of the box gives you a little bit of a guide, as well as to a little bit of information about the kit. Again, guys, 2019 Revell reissue of the 1970 Firebird. I got mine from Warren Hobbies on eBay. I paid $24.99, and Warren Hobbies offered free shipping. So I grabbed a couple of those kits up, and they will definitely be on the build bench here real shortly. I am currently working on the Red Alert restoration project that I got in, and building a correct 1970 Red Alert along with the 1971 AMT issue. Anyway, guys, there is a quick kit review for you this morning for the 1970 Pontiac Firebird. It is 2 thumbs up for me. This is one of those that if you don't have it, I strongly suggest you go out and get this one. It's not going to disappoint, and you're going to be able to build a quality model out of it, and probably a show winner. These guys are a great kit. I'm impressed, especially over my last review where I did the Camaro reissue from AMT, and that was a major disappointment. Revell, I'm very proud that you guys stepped it up and are taking the time and putting out a quality product. I thank all of you guys for tuning in and watching my channel and taking a look at my reviews. I'm going to be starting to bring you more of these. We've upgraded a few of the things here in the hut, and going to start putting out a lot more kit reviews as I have a large inventory of kits to go through. And for those that you don't know, I run the Model Hut Scale Model Club on Facebook. Come join us, learn some tips and tricks, and join in with a bunch of other like-minded modelers that are willing to share some tips and tricks and help each other out and share your builds. God bless everybody. Happy modeling. Take care.